The effect that the term gang, has on an individual's likelihood of getting into knife crime depends on your word definition of a gang. So according to City Hall, 95% of knife crimes are committed by people in gangs. Now, this term gang could be seen as a group of friends, group of people, as well as just an official official form with layers and forms and groups like FA or whatever. Now, there's the two distinctions in gangs. If you look at the one extreme, which is anybody who has ever clumped up, then you can use City's Hall statistic that happens quite often. If not, there needs to be a more nuanced understanding of what is this kind of structured organisation, and there isn't that. So what I'm going to talk about now is not what I can understand academically, but what I can tell you physically about my local area, what I can see on the ground and what I have seen half my childhood. When it comes to getting involved with gangs, you don't really realise it's a gang until basically you're in it. It just becomes a group of friends when you're growing up. There's a lot of elders. A lot of the time it's very much like, oh, dude, like, I'll give you a chicken wing, come down, just like for no reason. You're always told, don't do something for someone for money, but no one says don't just receive money for free or don't do things like that. Then after a while, they don't even ask you for things. They just go like, oh, I need to do this. And you're just like, yeah, let me go. You kind of feel like obliged to do something for them. Because they feel like your family. And when you're in school, there's actually a lack of effort for integration and making friends. It's very academic at the moment. Even though in year 7 it's quite strong, when it comes into those year 9 and 10 years, if someone failed to integrate in year 7 and 8, or they made the wrong friend group and then they're struggling, which is so often in young people, then in year 9 and year 10 and year 11, what are they supposed to do? Are they meant to go lonely? And this is where gangs take their mess apart. If schools focus more on trying to integrate and create those kind of community environments, not having after school clubs where some students can attend, making kind of a more inclusive effort during school time, then you'd see people like not looking elsewhere for kind of that kind of friendship and or like kind of family environment. A lot of the time it's because at home even there is a struggle. There is that lack of warmth, but that isn't always a necessity also. So though gangs is an important like part of knife crime, it's also quite hard for one to realise they're part of a gang until they really have power within it.